on, guys? Papa Wade. I'm going to be bringing you some more Forged to Fight content, as it's been pretty popular on the channel. We're going to be discussing about the Autobot week event that came out a few days ago. Kind of had me in shock. I did not think we were going to get any content for the rest of the month, so kabam drops this Autobot week event. As you can see, there's arenas for it. The arena awards are pretty bad, to say the least. Where you're going to get most of your Autobot chips is from the daily login. I think you'll be able to get a free one just from logging in every day. And as you can see, here's the rank rewards. I'm not really putting any time into it because I will not be able to get a 5-star. I'll only be able to get 4 stars, but 4 stars will help my team in the long run, and probably with some of the new players that may be watching this video. But for veterans, basically these will not do any help, and if you want to stay, basically just no money spent. It's not worth it. Here's all the Autobots that are on the store. Hopefully we get a Decepticon week event in the coming days. I counted 14 total Autobots. Could be wrong off on that. So we're going to go into talk about each Autobot and which one I think is good and worth, basically worth the purchase. In theory, we'll be able to get, I think it's 3-4 stars, but if you spend money, you'll be able to get a 5-star. So first one, starting with RC. She's a pretty good Autobot in my opinion, but she's not great. Basically, she's good at range attacks because of her headshot damage. She doesn't really have any good synergies that I know of. So yeah, basically that's really about it about RC. I know she does amazing range damage, and then she does inflict bleed sometimes with her special one. But other than that, she's okay, to say the least. Then we're gonna go into Blaster. Blaster, he's one of my favorite Autobots in the game, but that doesn't mean he's necessarily good. I know one good thing about Blaster is he has an ability where he can absorb ranged attacks and special attacks, I believe, to regain health. Plus he has the interference ability, which basically when the enemy uses a ranged attack, it slows down that ranged attack, basically giving you time to dodge it, and that's just from him simply using his ranged attack back at the enemy. Then we have Grimlock. Grimlock I'd say is a pretty good buy. I'd probably say is a top 3 buy with these chips, just for the fact that you can purify debuffs when awakened. Yeah, that's really about it. And then there's Jazz. Jazz is a good synergy of OG Prime. That's all really I know about Jazz, and plus you can cause confusion debuffs. And then there's Jetfire. Jetfire can parry. That's really about it. Plus he has damage control, which can heal him, so he can heal himself. And then there's Mirage. Mirage can basically, he gets better when he uses special attacks, but he needs to be awakened, in my opinion, to be relevant. Then there's OG Prime. I think this is the one that everyone should be buying, or attempting to buy. 5-star OG Prime or 4-star. He is the best bot in the game, in my opinion. Him and Megatron is actually, I'd probably say Megatron is at 1 and then OG Prime at 2. Then we got Prowl. This should probably be your second buy. Grimlock at 3 and then OG Prime at 1. This Prowl can power gain with his, when he's awakened, I believe, with his Surrender Now ability. And then he can also take away power from the enemy, which is very useful. 4-star, but actually this is the one I'm going to buy because of his synergy with OG Prime. He's able to heal Optimus Prime when Optimus Prime uses his roll out ability. Very useful in my opinion. Then there's Sideswipe. Sideswipe's pretty good, as you can gain power while dodging range attacks. And plus, like what I mentioned earlier, no, I have not mentioned it. He has a good synergy with Windblade. Forgot to mention that. And then there's Ultra Magnus. For some reason it's glitched. But all you need to know about Ultra Magnus is that he sucks. That's all you need to know. Then I don't know where 5-star Ultra Magnus is. So definitely do not buy Ultra Magnus. I have no idea why he's not in the store, or his 5 stars not. Then there's Wheeljack. I'd recommend buying Wheeljack just for raid defense because of his ability. Mostly everyone knows what Wheeljack can do. He basically, every quarter of health he loses while awakened, he basically becomes invincible unless he's taking a bleed or shock debuff. So, yep. If I get more chips, I'm definitely going to purchase Wheeljack to awaken him. And then there's Windblade. Windblade is pretty good in my opinion, as she has that synergy of Sideswipe. She basically gains a bar of power to start the fight. But Windblade, I think in my opinion, needs to be awakened to reach her maximum power. She does do bleed and shock, but she's still pretty good. I would say she's probably like a top 5 one to pick up, and she's pretty fun to use. But the bot that I think everyone should be buying the most, number 1, I would say Optimus Prime. Number 2, Prow. Number 3, Grimlock. Number 4, Wheeljack. And then number 5, Windblade. Those are the top 5 you should buy. Everyone else, don't really worry about. Go get those SIG levels for Optimus Prime. He's definitely the best one to purchase. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. More Forged to Fight content coming soon. Peace out.